Alright, so we had a little technical difficulties with the first stream. It happens. You know, it happens. Hope you guys like this nice picture right here. But the date is March 20th. There was just an attack on Israel by Iran. We're going to see how President Trump responds in the morning. Date again is March 20th. It's about 11 p.m. Got an amateur fight in 10 days. And we're on the game having fun. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I played about, I want to say, 40 hours of the first game. I'd never completed the story. I never finished the entire story. I'm bad about that when it comes to games. I never finished the main story. And that's why the goal was, in this game, for me, is going to be to finish the main story while live on stream here. So, appreciate y'all tuning in. I know there's nobody watching right now, but eventually there will be, and I'm talking to people in the future, so hope y'all like this game too. I'm also going to try to not talk over the cutscene. In my first take, I was talked completely over the entire cutscene, so I'm going to shut up now.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
What a badass, bro. I didn't notice that the first time. I've already sat through this intro once before because, like I said, I had a little stream difficulty. And I didn't notice him catching that arrow with that shield. That's kind of badass.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready!
Take cover! A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
War begins!
I'm hyped up over here. I've been cheering. I'm ready
Godwin!
to fight.
Over here!
I don't even
Get
need
out there
it.
quick!
I don't
We
even
have
need
to repel them!
it.
Shoot him!
Shoot that.
Ah, Godwin! I'll knock it down!
Shoot the arrow back there? No. Gotta watch my language. I'm gonna get Ooh, I need to get zoomed in.
Die, you
Why can I
swine!
not zoom in?
Got him!
Someone go. We knocked them off. I don't think you can. Yeah, he just shrugged off that arrow.
Move downstairs! We can
He
handle
shrugged
it
off
here!
another arrow.
All 3 archers here! Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line! Die! Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Die, you brother swine! Bastards! For fuck's sake!
I don't know. Teammates might be able to, but I don't know.
Get ready for another attack! This one! Die! Draw your sword! This slows me down.
If I could do this for
Fucking righteous one!
knock down the ladder, eh? Ooh, I got stopped up. How do I
That will work for me! Coming out the blast! You want me to fuck? Bastard, I sent to meet his king! Got him! Don't let them fly! I like you to knock him down!
spam that? Oh my gosh, there's
I'll shoot your head off!
I swear I was spamming that.
Knock him down!
I kind of forget that. It might be different. I forget how to block. I know there's a block. It's probably sounded really good. You guys probably want to watch something comedy. That would be comedy. We're working on it.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentus Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Put all that wine in. That ain't as hard as they hit Curtis Jackson. They hit Curtis Jackson that hard. Hope this looks just as crisp for you guys. It was pretty crisp on my end. So you can go frolic in that field, no problem.
Audentes fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Auden...
Latin, that money language
whatever.
for real.
What does that actually mean?
Y'all know that.
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
That's some money right there. They say in mid-century Europe where there's a hill, there's a king.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am.
Yeah,
We'll
buddy.
show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You
I'm
bet
not
we
actually
will.
riding.
We'll hand over our
Like, I could
important
go
message and then
backwards with the
hop,
joystick
skip to the
or, like,
nearest
left
tavern.
or right,
We'll drink to
look
our
around and
success
affect
and
the
chase some
voice.
local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No! I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Old Nick, old Saint Nick.
Sir,
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
What are you after here?
Is this this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Never been that straightforward.
Sir
Sometimes
Hans
they wear the
Capon
same cape.
of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz. I'm Lord Capon's advisor.
Oh,
and
damn, I
scribe,
didn't even read that shit.
and
to the
now an
right.
envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you'll pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently,
Damn.
he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Leipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula.
I
Our
didn't
message
want
concerns the
Henry
offer
to
of
say
an
it like
alliance.
that, bro. He didn't.
That's-
Like,
It seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
I don't think I could have answered correctly there, so. Actually, I think this situation right here that it has us play
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious.
is
These
unbeatable.
bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. And Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Be quiet, you pretty bit.
Yeah, people used to smell like shit back in the day. They used to smell bad. Pebbles. That's the homie Pebbles. I'm glad I also don't have the face cam on. I'm sitting in my chair like XQC.
You'll get nothing from me.
Damn, can't even shot in the woods.
That dog of yours is barking like a devil.
Doggy
Quiet
needs to
him
be quiet.
down.
Henry, call that dog to heel. Henry, call that dog to heel.
Come here. What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Damn, that's a lot of reading. My leg's kind of going numb. I haven't even been sitting down for that long. My leg's kind of going numb. Putting on armor has a few important rules that must be followed. Properly assembled armor will protect you the best. Head, you must always wear additional head protection under your helmet, such as a collar for a hood. The helmet itself will protect you from being cut, while the protection underneath absorbs heavy impact. Cool, good stuff to know. Still a little learning. Alright, so that's our outer armor. It's kind of our chainmail. Aggression. 1400 aggression. Spurs, hose. Alright, we're good. Journal tab. Gotta find.
Here, Mutt.
I feed my fucking dog. Chill out. Chill out for a second. I gotta feed my dog, bro. It's stressing me out. Where's this dog food? Dogs fuck with apples. I know you need to eat food in this game too, so.
Here, Mutt.
But the dog can't eat the apple? Come
on, Conrad.
What?
Listen.
How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with
Listen, would you have some scraps for a Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast.
Come on, Oaks. We'll get to... We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Have you ever been to a prop...
No, I haven't. Why would...
True. But they'll invite me. I might be only a noble's bastard, but Sir Hans opens doors for me.
Aye, that makes sense.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now for Mutt...
Christ! Oh, right.
Don't worry.
Use a little speech to get some fucking dog food. Sound like a crackhead.
Here, Mutt!
Smoked sausage.
Why don't we carry on to the foothill of Trotsky?
Alright, now
Mutt.
shit.
A tavern there. A fellow could have came there.
Give over, tankard.
There we are. Journal. Need for fine from Hans.
There'll be
what the
time
move
enough
is.
for the tavern after we deliver
I'm
the
not
letter.
playing the gambling minigame, by the way. I watched some Phase Jeb and he played this gambling minigame, and I'm not doing that shit.
Henry,
What's
what
the move, Hans?
fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for
Yes,
that after
tutorial,
riding
please.
so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Tankard.
Yeah.
There are bees to jump. Alright.
So, shall we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Bro.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
That got you panting, eh?
You want to wear me down?
That got you panting, eh?
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Nice. That's the way. Good. Nice. Mother, for Christ's sake!
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. That's it. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry. Nice. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice. Oh, nice, Henry. Nice work, Henry.
Got around that nice, Henry.
I was too slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Nice technique.
Off to a good start. You haven't got a hope. You haven't got a hope.
Let sparks fly.
And another. Put up a fight at least.
Come on, Henry. Right on the head.
Put up a fight at least.
Nearly done in.
Put up a fight at least.
Piece of shit!
Weren't expecting that, were you? You haven't got a hope. And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to eat. Oh, that sword play has given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. Feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some
I was
decent
locked in on that
grub.
combat.
If
I
you
probably
told
went
us
non-verbal
earlier,
for like
I could have
15
shot
minutes.
a hare.
I was
And
trying to
you
win.
could have cooked it like they did
Tough
in the
bastard.
tavern the day before yesterday.
Like I was
That
saying, I don't
tavern where
think
you drank away all
you're
your
meant
coin?
to win any of this tutorial.
You've
Like,
got to
any
have
of
some
this,
fun.
You know, like you're supposed
And
to
then you
make
tried it on with the
bad
innkeeper's
dialogue
daughter when
option
you
at
were
the beginning
shit-faced.
there. You're
She was pretty.
gonna lose
a
this
real
here too. This
peach.
camp. Y'all
Admit
gonna
it.
get fucked
Only
up.
a fella was there.
Dragging you apart was great fun. You were shit-faced, he was foaming at the mouth, and she was screaming like mad.
I was watching from the table, and I have to say, Henry, you dodged him pretty well. Did you catch a blow at all?
Aye, but nothing worth talking about.
He doesn't go down easy.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
I don't know. Nothing happened between us.
Nothing?
No.
I don't get it. A nice lass like that.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Chilling with the boys.
Where
bro.
were you
One of the oldest
yesterday evening,
activities ever.
Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
I walked around a bit to scout out just in case. I was looking for some good rock overhang we could all shelter under. If I'd found anything, we wouldn't have to get soaked.
So we got woken up by a bit of a shower, yeah.
Shower? I could still be wringing out my brace.
It didn't look like it was going to rain.
It did to me, though. But you didn't want to listen to me.
Bro, I'm sitting crazy in my chair. Glad y'all don't got that.
And what
face
about,
cam. I'll be looking like XQC, bro, I
time?
swear.
Sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the
Bro,
same
what a
as
little
knowing how
knowledge
to
drop.
use them.
You know you're gonna be
Is
able
he
to
any
get your
good
hands
at
on one
sword
of them.
fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the
Kinda
weapon of
want
a master.
spear build.
Balanced,
Do they have the spear
fast,
build in this game?
and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
He's gonna have our
Well,
dad's sword.
I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Sometimes old head know one thing or two.
We're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds. Oh.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on,
Wait, Henry's a peasant. I don't know if peasants can swim.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ballsack.
Look how fit these lads are. They look like me in fight camp. No, they're not actually that.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But
Quiet
quietly.
bicep vein on these
We don't
guys,
want
you
them
know?
to spot us.
Cap delts.
Hans.
Rate my physique 1 through 10.
Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
But why are we sneaking up on the Huz? Can't be sneaking up on them. Gotta let them know we're coming. Like Big Dog, we gotta pop your chest out. There gotta be some frogs
Hear
around
that?
here. I hear
Do
some
you think they
frog
might be
noises.
bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Hello.
Stop fooling around. Keep your head down.
That's what I'm doing, cuz. You fooling around. Oh, wait, I was standing straight up. You still have no situational awareness.
One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
What was that sound? What was that?
It worked.
Hmm?
Let's go.
Must have been the wind.
Here?
Alright, cuz. We on them Diddy vibes. Cuz, you moving so slow, bro.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Na poli za chvilku rozhalila košilku, vidět byl jen kousek, báby křižujou se, aleluja domine, aleluja domine. Pána je u muziky, směje se na chasníky, klient pijou jedí, pána sama sedí, aleluja domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to...
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run! Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine! What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! On the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now.
Fucking armor! Come on! Cut them up on the other side! Off these horses, quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit. Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah!
Fuck! We've
Glad
got
it's
to
that short,
flee.
little stubby ass arrow.
Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Damn, I got that low health.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky?
Bro, all I got is my pantaloons.
There's someone in front of us! Down! They
I
mustn't
know
get
I'm
away!
breathing.
Got that?
Hard as fucking in this microphone, like during the cutscenes and shit. I know I'm breathing
And then
hard.
kill them! No fucking around! You! Watch the middle of the gun! And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there! Get a move on!
Full force stealth section.
You watch this side of the rock!
Behind me.
And you, go to the pond! They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
You got that stealth takedown.
Footprints, foot trails, everything.
We'll have to wait.
Get to work!
Shut up, or the chief will hear you. It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side. Stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your torch does is blind you. Leave it out. Catch information men before.
Feel pretty safe right here.
But I still can't see a bloody thing. You'll follow.
Come on, girl, I'm following you.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Look. make dives against Lefty yesterday. You be keeping watch instead. You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank. Come on here, quick! Why are we moving now? No, you can't see shit from up there through the foliage. But we were dead.
They're in front of us! Quick, into the rocks!
Find them! Hurrah! They're fleeing into the rocks! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
They're here! Run ahead of them!
Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
He must have fled from them through the other gorge. We have to find him. Hans! Hey, Hans!
Climbing down the cliff. Trying to catch up with
Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry! We'll climb down here to the water before they...
Sir Hans is talking super quiet from my POV. Disarm this motherfucker.
Now you gotta get it! Curva! I'm wounded! You won't get me! Too slow!
Did Henry land on top or fall back?
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Over here daydreaming. Where's Sir Hans, though? Where's Sir Hans?
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Bro, look at Henry bicep vein. You look like Dracus Duplessis.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
Told you Henry
What are you
landed in
wearing?
that top mount.
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Like, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Fortuna. Bro, this part of the game looks so good. It's the best I've
How are you
actually
holding
seen
up?
a game look on my computer in a long time.
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in.
No shit.
Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus.
That's how my daddy.
Do
That's
this
how
to
his
me.
daddy got killed.
Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
No, there's no gate. But from the first game, you run
The
to
gate is
and
closed.
The gate's closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
Yeah, so Henry's got PTSD, guys.
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Henry tweaking.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the truck. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry.
What are you? Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sebastian.
Christ's sake.
If anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. nobody here. You're just imagining things. Don't give in to it. Hang in there. We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
Bro, what if we just pulled up to the abandoned camp?
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help.
It's crazy how these people in games are always just willing to help.
Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Think again, stop!
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Oh, my boy Hans over there, straight.
What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it's started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished.
So this is just
and
introducing
need a
us to
bite
all the
eat.
mechanics that we're going
There's
to need
some
to keep up
hot
with throughout the
soup
game.
in the pot on the fire.
Hunger,
if
temperature,
that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
Bushena.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Little tunic. We still have no pants, but we got a little tunic. 23 speed. That ain't too bad. 25 nourishment. That's not good.
That's really good. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Maybe one more. One more hit. Alright, now we finna hit that doll on him. Got a sword in there for me? Ah, the trophy's right here. Gonna wash myself, lad.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Show myself.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me.
Just for the info
What do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white
like in real
petals with a
life,
yellow center.
I
At
know
the
what
back
sage
of the
looks like in
hut,
real life, too.
there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Don't die on me now.
Gee, you were on it.
Henry will be back soon with the herbs.
Where's the spade? I'll loot the bastard first. So over there's our crafting materials. Down here is where we gotta bring bro.
My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
A little bit of reading. Alright, agility, speech, vitality, main level. Whoops. Whoops. Jeez. What? Alright. Just going through some of this stuff. Scholarship in alchemy up there, so is in horsemanship. The combos that we have. Pole arms. I want to get into pole arms. Or sword and shield. Weapons. Drinking water. Eat one of these. Eating these apples like a damn horse. I guess that's not how we do it. Do I stare at the ground? Nah, I can raise my setup though. What the game want me to dig now? I feel like no. Guess had to be right by his feet.
May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace. And don't come out to haunt anyone.
Shit, having a little sprint on there. I feel like I heard a pig, huh? You're oinking. Damn, all blood over here. Have a nice wash on myself. I think I gotta go this way. Is that my doggo? Nah, it's Growler.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Little joint pain, little osteoporosis. Bro, this couple quests would be kind of more fun without quest markers. I don't got no bow and arrow, so unless you're trying to scrap, I can't really do that. That's sage, boom, right there.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Some nettle. It's not what we need. My chamomile over here, yeah.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Grab a dandelion, dude. Let's fuck it. What if he's got some heart problems? He needs the dandelion stem. Y'all know about that? I hear somebody barking. That must be Growler.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? We should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Company yesterday down by the pond. 2 of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Get away with that weapon! Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort will be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz. This'll be quick, boy. Cool. I'm wounded. Fuck
Show
this,
what
I'm not
you're
getting
made of.
myself Save yourself!
I was trying to find a sword. No jab attack on the axe, though. Let's see. Reinforced bludgeon only weighs 2 pounds. Not too bad, I'll take it. Alright, no time to lose supposedly, but I'm checking this shit out. I like the green. That's a little blood-stained. Ah. Pouch slot. Cool. Gotcha. Little belt system. Should put some pants on, right? Is that durability? I'm looking at protection. One of them beggars' holes. Them firm boots. Nice to have somewhat of an outfit on. I'm a little kitted up in here.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of... God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. So, I'd like to know, your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
I don't know what that is.
Well, Sir Hans is the young
My
lord
bad
of
for
Riper
skipping
and
dialogue, by
Perkstein.
the way. I'm sure y'all get it, though.
I'm Henry of
Tutorial
Skalitz,
shit.
son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Liper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right.
For a little alchemy
try.
lesson, bro. I can brew some. It's like bartending.
But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I have a book here with the recipe, but it...
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really...
I'll take the book just in case, but...
Of course. Everything we need...
Alright. Put my weapon away. Put my weapon away.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
What the fuck am I looking at? Step 1, put the chamomile in, let it wait a little bit, grind it up.
You must have read it by now, surely. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flame. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Goddamn. That was intense. I can see how that system could be cool, though. Damn, I'm all bloodied up.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a...
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better.
All right.
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of...
Sure.
When you're done with that, you won't miss anything, and you need the...
Sorry for skipping that shit, but I had to do it for my sanity, because... You know. Alright, there's one back here. So I'm tired, I've got some bloody armor, and I'm hungry. The hungry part I can do something with. Little pretzel. Eat. I'm gonna eat just all my food. Poor bastard. But that pig is just chilling, bro. Goddamn, another one. So she doesn't care about the other guy, though? It's gonna take me all damn night.
Fuck. Damn shoulder. Oof.
Quite a bit of arduous work.
A cutthroat like him is no great loss. Even so, rest in peace. And may God give you your just reward.
My computer's squealing, cause I hope y'all can't hear that. Kinda embarrassing. It's like, woo. It's funny how we only care about that guy. The other guy can do it. We don't have to dig him a grave. Just whatever, though.
Those corpses have been taking...
Oh, thanks. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest.
Sleepy time. Sleep and save. How long do you want to sleep? Wake up hungry. Sleep till 1 in the morning. Not dead.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Henry's almost been killed so many times, bro.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over.
I'll find you!
Yeah!
Yeah, we're playing this shit all day tomorrow. After
Don't
I get done
disappoint.
training, we're playing this shit all day.
Wake up,
We'll
Henry.
do some organizing, do
It's
some
past
eating.
sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Are you real?
I had dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you.
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along. And we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Alright, y'all. Been streaming for a little minute. I think this is where I'm going to cut it today. I'm going to try and make a nice save right here. Ooh, save game. I think I just saved right here, bro. Can I save again? Can't delay. Nah, I'll keep streaming for a little bit until I can save.
Look who's finally up!
Come on.
Henry! Good morning, Henry!
I feel like this tutorial has
You
been done
have
in
no
like 5-10
idea
minutes
how
anyway, so.
glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these
I was just getting a little
exquisite
tired.
woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly
Looks like
good
a
mood for
deranged
someone who was
psychopath,
at
bro,
death's
that
door
blood just chilling
yesterday.
on him when
Call
he's
them
here
all
having a
cause for
casual conversation.
merrymaking!
Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course.
Oh,
I
if
did
it
bring it all the
maids,
way
too.
from the
Oh, if it
spring.
maids.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armour. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble
Took an arrow
seat.
to the knee.
Seat! He got shot in the backside!
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse.
I admit it,
Well, as far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you...
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my...
Do tell. What else did the two of...
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time. We came here on an important mission, and we have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can.
Not far. Once you climb the hill...
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as...
I'll prepare a bit of food for you.
Bojena, I don't know how to...
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's...
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage...
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose. I want to thank you. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice...
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in...
No doubt. But we'd better get...
Hans is right. We're very glad we met
so
you.
we can use our
We're obliged
consumable
to
to
you
save
for your
the
help
game
and
now. I forgot about
hospitality. God bless you.
And you too,
I don't know
sirs.
what I think of that mechanic, but...
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in...
Alright. We going straight for it, bro.
The doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thanks.
We're using the savior snaps right away, cuh. Hopefully we don't die in the next episode. Anyways, I'm about to cut the stream off. Hope you'll have a great night, and tune in for the next one. I'm going to be doing this all the time. I got a fight in 10 days, so I'm going to post that on the YouTube as well. Maybe even 2 fights in one day, a little tournament vibe, so. I'll see you guys. Y'all have a good night.